Welcome to the very first episode of Road to Reserve Seats in 5 Minutes. I'm Tamima Diamond D, and over the next few weeks, I'll be taking you on a journey through our campaign for the passage of the Reserve Seats for Women bill. Stay tuned, it's going to be an enlightening ride. Nigeria is changing. A national conversation has begun, one that asks a simple but powerful question. What would Nigeria look like if more women sat at the decision-making table? Today, women make up almost half of our population, yet hold less than 6% of seats in the National Assembly. The Reserve Seats for Women bill aims to change that. And this series is here to guide you through everything you need to know. The Reserve Seats for Women bill proposes that a specific number of seats, both in the National Assembly and in state houses of assembly, be reserved exclusively for women. This is not about favor or charity. It is about democratic balance, fair representation, and unlocking the full power of Nigerian women in governance.
This is not about charity that we are doing to the women. It is about justice. By reserving seats for women in the national as well as the state assemblies, we aim to dismantle the systemic barriers and create a legislature that mirrors the diversity of our nation.
Countries that have taken this step have seen better development outcomes, stronger communities, and more inclusive policymaking. Nigeria is ready to join them. This bill is not just an idea, it is already taking root. There have been public hearings where experts, citizens, and lawmakers debated and refined the proposal. There have been stakeholder meetings across states, conversations with traditional leaders, youth groups, professional bodies, and women's organizations. There have been legislative engagements that have secured the endorsement of several lawmakers across the country. At every step, Nigerians are shown that this movement is bigger than politics. It's about new possibilities.
We look at Rwanda, we look at Kenya, we look at even South Africa. Unfortunately, Nigeria ranks near the bottom of each of these countries when it comes to gender parity. We rank, I believe, 125th out of 146 countries. We need to do better. We rank even lower than Iraq.
To give Nigerians access to verified information, the movement created reserveseatsforwomen.org, a digital home where everyone can learn about the bill, read simplified explanations, view data, watch testimonials, and stay updated on upcoming legislative actions. It is the most comprehensive online resource for understanding how this bill can shape Nigeria's future. And to ensure transparency, the 469 tracker was launched, a live digital tool that shows exactly where every senator and representative stands on the bill.
469 stands for the number of parliamentarians in the National Assembly. That is 109 senators and 360 members of the House of Representatives, giving you a total of 469 members of Parliament. This tool is looking to track their stance on the Reserve Seats for Women's bill.
For the first time, Nigerians can see openly and clearly which lawmakers support women's representation before the final vote. Accountability has never been this accessible. But beyond policy and politics, this movement is already touching real lives. Recently, coordinators of the bill visited young girls who lacked access to menstrual pads, a small but painful barrier, dignity, and education. The team not only provided pads, but also spoke to the girls about the Reserve Seats bill, helping them understand why having women in leadership matters. Because women leaders naturally understand these challenges. Because they have lived them. And because when women lead, girls rise. This is the Nigeria we are trying to build. One where leadership has empathy, representation, and lived experience. The Reserve Seats for Women bill is more than legislation. It's a national turning point, a chance to strengthen our democracy, a chance to uplift millions of women and girls, a chance to build a Nigeria where everyone has a voice. If you believe in this future, take the first step. Visit reserveseatsforwomen.org. Check where your lawmakers stand on the 469 tracker at 469tracker.com. Share the information, join the movement, because when women rise, Nigeria rises too. And that's it for this episode of Road to Reserve Seats. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram at TOSTV Network. Join us next week for another episode in this exciting series. I am Jamima Diamond D.